Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So I have an exciting space news for you all. Recently a comet is discovered on 11th of August 2023 by a Japanese amateur astronomer Mr. Hideo Nishimura. Earlier this comet was not known to us because it was hidden behind the sun's glare. But when Mr. Nishimura photographed the night sky on 11th and 12th of August, he found out a bright object in his images. Later, it was confirmed by Minor Planet Center, that is MPC, on 15th of August that it turned out to be a bright comet, and now this comet bears Mr. Nishimura's name. Yes, I am talking about the Comet C 2023 P1 Nishimura, or you can say the Nishimura comet. The comet is expected to reach its closest approach to Earth and its perihelion in the next month, that is September, and it may be visible to our naked eye in the September month also. So in this video today I am going to discuss in detail regarding this comet Nishimura. So please watch the whole video and don't skip any point so that you will get complete information regarding this comet. Regarding the technical part, that how to photograph and how we can track this comet with the help of our smartphone by using the stargazing application, I will make another video on this channel, so please stay tuned up to then. And I will also make a detailed video in Hindi that how we can find out or how to track this comet with the help of phone from India. So please stay tuned up to then. Let's begin our today's video. So friends, first we are going to see the nomenclature or the naming of this comet. Okay, this nomenclature method is defined by International Astronomical Union, that is IAU, for the comets and different types of objects. You might have seen the names of the comets earlier also, and you may have noticed that there are some letters, some numbers and a name at the end of the comet. Okay, so according to our convenience, we can divide the name of the comet in 4 different parts. The first part of the comets define the type of comet. There are generally 2 types of comets, that is periodic comet and non-periodic comet. Periodic comets are those type of comets which are having a period of about 20 to 200 years, and non-periodic comets are those type of comets that are having a period more than 200 years, that is, it may range up to hundreds, thousands or millions of years. Recently we had a non-periodic comet that was seen after thousands of years in the month of February and March 2023. So likewise, this comet Nishimura is also non-periodic comet. The other 2 types of the comets, that is the type of the comets, are the destroyed comets, or you can say the comets that are no longer existing in the space, and the 4th type is the comet which is having an unknown, or you can say an unfixed orbit. Okay, so if the comet is a periodic comet, then we have to use the capital letter P. If the comet is a non-periodic comet, then we have to use the capital letter C. If the comet is a destroyed comet or it no longer exists in the space, then we have to use the capital letter D. And if the comet is having an unknown orbit or the orbit of the comet is not fixed, then we have to use the capital letter X. So this was for the first part that defines the type of the comet. The second part defines the discovery year. Okay, so this comet Nishimura was discovered in this year, that is 2023. So it is obvious we have to write 2023. If it was discovered in 2022, then we would have written 2022 and so on. Okay, so this was the second part. The third part is a combination of a capital letter and a number. Okay, the letter defines the half of the month, or you can say the first and the second half of the month. According to IAU, every month is defined a particular letter according to its half. Okay, and every month is divided into 2 equal halves. Beginning with the January, the first half of the January month is defined as A, and the second half is assigned by capital letter B, and so on. So likewise, the first half of this August month is defined, or you can say denoted by capital letter P, and the second half is denoted by capital letter Q. Now regarding the number, so the number defines the, or you can say it denotes the order of discovery. This comet was the first object that was discovered in the first half, so we have written P1. If it was the second object that was discovered in the first half, then we would have written P2, and if it was the first object that was discovered in the second half, then we might have written Q1. Okay, so once again I am saying the capital alphabet defines the half of the month, that is in first half or second half, and the letter defines the order of the discovery. So this was about the third part, and the fourth part is the name of the discoverer. As I said in the earlier part that this comet was discovered by Mr. Hideo Nishimura, so the comet is bearing his name now, that is Nishimura. So likewise we can divide the name of the comet in the 4 parts as I have said. Okay, so I hope that you are clear regarding the nomenclature or the naming of the comet. So friends, let's see the path of this comet, when it will be closest to our Earth and when this comet will reach its perihelion. So when the comet was discovered, it was in the Gemini constellation and it was visible few hours before the sunrise in the northeastern sky. Later on, it was seen to move in the Cancer constellation, and by the end of this August month, that is August 2023, it will be in the Cancer constellation. During the first half of the September month, this comet will be in the Leo constellation, and during the second half of the September month, it will be in the Virgo constellation, where it will reach its perihelion. So this was the path of this comet, that is from Gemini to Cancer to Leo to Virgo. Now, regarding its closest approach to our Earth, the comet is expected to reach closest to our Earth on 12th of September, where it will be about 0.85 or you can say 0.9 astronomical units away from our Earth. The comet is expected to reach its perihelion on September 18, where it will be closest to our Sun. Okay, so this was regarding the path, its closest approach to our Earth and perihelion to the Sun. So friends, let's see from where we can see this comet, what is the best time, what are the best dates, and how we can see this comet. So for the people living in the northern hemisphere, it will be a greater chance and greater advantage for them to see this comet as compared to the people in the southern hemisphere. As I am also living in the northern hemisphere, it will be a good chance for me to see this comet. Now, regarding the time, currently the comet is visible in the northeastern sky just few hours before the sunrise, and as this comet will move much closer in our solar system to our star Sun, the time to see this comet will decrease, and it may reach up to 40 to 45 minutes just before the sunrise during its perihelion or few days before its perihelion. Okay, so this is regarding the time, that is few hours before the sunrise at present, and as the time will pass, it will decrease to 40 to 45 minutes just before its perihelion. Now regarding the best dates, so according to some experts and amateur astronomers, the best dates to see this comet is the last week of August month and first week of September, because after the first week of September, the comet will move much closer and closer to our Sun, and it may be possible that it may get destroyed in the space. Also, after 7th of September, the comet will be moving much closer to the horizon, and you know that if any object is much closer to the horizon, it is very difficult to spot it. Also, the time will also decrease after 7th of September to see this comet. So you might be knowing that just before the sunrise, let's say 30 to 35 minutes before the sunrise, we have a twilight hours. Okay, so this may cause a hindrance to spot the comet. So again I am repeating, the best dates to see this comet is this last week of the August and the first week of the September month. And that too on 7th of September, it is expected according to Star Walk 2 that the comet may reach up to a magnitude of 4.5, that it may be possible that we will be able to see the comet on 7th of September through our naked eyes. Yes, but we have to move to our darker skies, that is a less polluted area, to see this comet. So this was regarding the best dates to see this comet and how we can see this comet. So at present you may need to use a telescope or a binocular. So for telescope you can use a 5 or 6 inch telescope, and if you can arrange for an 8 inch telescope, that it will be the best chance to see this comet. Many astrophotographers have started to hunt this comet, and some of them has also photographed this comet currently in the night sky. Okay, now regarding the binoculars, so we may need to use 50 or 60 mm binoculars, that is astronomical binoculars, to see this comet in the sky. Okay, so this was regarding the equipments, that how to see this comet. And one more tip I would like to give, that please move to a darker skies, to a less light polluted area to see this comet, because you will get much more detail as compared to area where light pollution is much. So to find out the let's say less light polluted area or a darker area around our surrounding, you have to use the Bortle scale and the light pollution map. For that I have made a detailed video on this channel only. You can see here. The link to that video is given in the description as well as in the I button over here, from where you can see it. Okay, so this was regarding the Comet Nishimura. I hope that you have got enough information to see this comet. In the next video of this comet series, I will tell you that how to track this comet with the help of our smartphone by using the stargazing application and some star charts and some sites also. So please stay tuned up to then. Thank you for watching this video.